Hello and welcome to IABM TV. My name is Martin Redhead and today I'm delighted to be joined by Neil Coles and Andy Hook of Whitelight. Gentlemen, great to meet you.
Hello. Thank you.
So I'd like to ask you a couple of questions if I may. So first of all, what sets Whitelight apart as a specialist integrator?
Good question. We tackle fairly complex projects. We tend to tackle the projects that other integrators or turnkey solutions shy away from, but we specialise in lighting, audiovisual, XR, virtual production, and really integrating studio technology, whether that's for a temporary event like an outside broadcast or a tournament, or whether that's a permanent installed studio. We pioneered XR about 5 years ago, so XR and virtual production is really a key part of what we tend to do a lot of these days.
Okay, great. So what are some of your biggest recent projects entailed?
Well, as Andy was kind of alluding to, we like to find people's pain point, and Sky Sports they wanted to kind of have a kind of new studio down in Osterley. They weren't quite sure how they wanted to kind of work for their new Monday Night Live show. The Monday Night Football show down at Sky Sports is one of our new studio integrations. We've kind of started a bit of consultancy piece that led us into bringing in products from a range of suppliers and vendors, which incorporated some of the Row Ruby 1.2, a Ruby floor, and it looks great down there. So we are kind of putting all the cogs together in production that are needed, and we wrap that all up and we take all that pain for the clients and give them a world-class studio facility.
Yeah, that sounds great. Now, what does the future of broadcast look like from your perspective?
We are spending quite a lot of time at the moment looking at what the future of consumption looks like, and because we operate in a very wide range of markets, so from live events and retail, conference, corporate, broadcast, looking at how the whole consumption experience is changing, and then thinking about how do we need to change broadcast studios and broadcast production to fit into that. So when people are looking at different ways of consuming content at home, whether that's going to be headsets, mixed reality experiences, multi-screen systems, how do we produce content in studio that translates to those different form factors?
Yeah.
And that's driven by like the real-time engines that are driving all these virtual sets that we're using in these broadcast studios. How does that translate to personal devices, computer, and different types of format experiences? So that's really exciting in the design process and sort of forward thinking at the moment about how we're approaching some of these designs, and then what technology are we using, and how do we plan for the future in terms of those experiences.
Well, that's great, thank you. So, gentlemen, there's some great insight there into Whitelight and what you do. If you want more information about Whitelight, be sure to check out their booth here at IBC.